Hi guys, I'm Tanya and welcome to my channel, The Donkey Business. So I have a confession to make. I know that I post a lot about Malayalam films on my channel because I'm a huge fan of Malayalam films. But yesterday was the first time that I went to a theatre to watch a Malayalam film all by myself. And I am going to be talking about my experience and what I thought about the movie. So I watched Jana Gana trailer on YouTube and reacted on my channel and got an amazing response of how people liked my reaction, some insights that they told me about the movie, and how they also asked me to watch the teaser and how an entire scene was recreated only for the trailer. So I really loved all those parts and I really was eagerly waiting for the movie. But I've always seen a Malayalam film on my TV at home on an OTT platform, never really went to a theatre to watch it. Though I highly regret, and there are a few movies that I really want to watch in the theatre. And yesterday I went to the theatre to watch the film because I was eagerly waiting for the movie, especially because of the trailer. The story looked really intriguing. The cast was obviously like really powerful, like Prithviraj and Suraj sir again on screen together is just like a powerhouse of talent. Even when I went to the theatre, honestly I was sitting and there were a lot of people, okay, and when Suraj sir came on screen, everybody started like shouting, and when he said this one particular dialogue while entering the college, and he was like letter dikhate, and he enters the college and he's like Dean ke baap ne bheja or something like that, he says, everybody started clapping and I did not expect that. And even when like Prithvi sir came later, because he's in the second half of the movie and he has done an incredible job, by the way, which I will talk about in the video, people were like clapping and all, and I was so surprised because I didn't know that that actually happens. And then I realized that shit, I wish I watched this movie down south, because if people are so like excited about it in Bombay, where I know that only real diehard fans of like good content go to watch a movie in the theatre, I would, and like take the efforts of reading the subtitles and watch the film because I don't know the language. And I was just like, shit, this is so unreal, and I really want to watch the movie in a theatre full of people who are like crazy fans and feel the entire power of the dialogue and power of like the charisma of the actors, and like feel it and get like the adrenaline rush high in me. It was really good, but I just experienced like 20% of it, and that's why I'm disappointed. But I do want to know if they play movies down south with subtitles, so that if I ever come, I can watch the movie in the theatre and like also understand the film rather than just watching it. But yeah, it was a good experience, and there was a point when I was watching it and I'm reading the subtitles and watching the movie and realized, am I the only one in the theatre who does not understand the dialogue, like who's not understanding the audio and reading the subtitles? Am I literally the only one? Because everybody next to me was laughing and like clapping as soon as he was saying the dialogue, and I'm just like, wait, I'm a little late, what is happening? So yeah, that happened with me. But I think it's fair because the movie was nice, it was powerful, and I'm used to reading subtitles. It was only okay, but I just felt left out. So I really have a mission to like watch a proper South Indian film in a theatre down south and enjoy the entire feel of watching a movie. So now coming back to what I felt about the film. The film is based on a brutal murder done by a couple of men who are also claimed to have raped her and then murdered her, which is, by the way, inspired from true events which happened in Hyderabad in 2019 of a girl who was gang raped. And it is not based on her, but it is kind of inspired by her story. It is a political drama film where politics can destroy you and the nation and start a revolution, and how a revolution can also be totally fucked because of social media and what people think without proper evidence and speculation. And the movie is based on that. The movie has a really hard hitting eye-opening content, which you would just be like, shit, does this really happen? Like, it happens, but when you actually watch it, you're just like, what a bad world you live in. Yeah, like the movie is a real eye-opener political social drama film which taught me a lot of things, but also had a very powerful impact on me, and how media can literally like not even destroy it, but change the way you think by just using a word which could not even be true. Like Prithviraj sir says that in the movie, and the things that he said was so powerful and meaningful that you're just like, shit, I never thought of it that way. But okay, I'm just getting out of context. Coming to the film starts with a little slow pace, which I had a little issues with, but because the story was interesting, I think it was really intriguing for me to watch it to know what is exactly happening. I just feel that the first half was a little dragged where they start the whole revolution part, but I mean, it was also fair because the movie was powerful and they had to make the audience believe in what is happening, so it was okay. But I just feel that the first half could be a little edited. I have to talk about the BGM. The BGM was amazing. The music was so good. It was a perfect 10 on 10 music for a movie like that. It just made the scenes so powerful. The cinematography was good, and everywhere where they used the slower motion for the actors was just perfect because it made the actors look so powerful. Also, the intensity that all the actors had in their eyes was just like they're talking to you directly and making you understand that you live in a shitty world, dude. Like, it was so good, and I really loved the feel, the production value of the film. I really loved the direction, storytelling, the entire chaos that they created in the film was really good. I mean, I really liked the way it was directed. I just feel the first half could be a little edited, but I think it was fine. Coming to Suraj sir's entry, I was really excited to watch him because I've watched a lot of his films and I think he was so good in the first half. Like, I felt really bad for him and I felt like he's such a good cop, man. Like, I hope I am never, but if I am ever in a position like that, I come across a cop like him who literally makes its mission in life to like find criminals and give justice to what a family is going through at that time, and he's acted so well. Then comes the second half, like the middle part of the film, which I found really perfect. I think that the middle part of the film had great pace, great storytelling. Everything about it was so good. I was really into the film and I really wanted to know what is going to happen next because the mystery that he created in the film was so nice that I was just like, I really want to know what is happening. Also, I'm a huge fan of courtroom drama films, so when I saw that this is like a murder courtroom drama movie, I was really excited for it. I think the middle 1 hour is for me the best part of the movie. The way it's directed, written, the characters, acting is so good. Oh my god, like the 5 or the 4 guys who murdered the girl, when they are getting speculated in jail by Suraj sir, I felt like slapping them. They had no guilt on their face, they had no sadness on their face for what they've done. They were so powerful in their acting in front of the police officer, Suraj sir, basically. I was just so blown, like, how can you act like that? Everybody in the film has done such a good job. Like, there is not even one actor who I feel was weak. The casting of the film is great. Like, everyone has acted so well. Like, I was just like, they are real characters who are living a real life and showing a documentary to me. It is so good. The acting of everyone is good. There are a few actors who I really liked, which I will come to. Of course, Prithviraj and Suraj were just great. Coming to the part where they start the real speculation of the movie, which is the third act of the movie, I found that a little loose for me. I found it a little draggy and I found a few things which were unnecessary. I just feel that the third half of the film, where there were like unnecessary monologues and extra drama and just like a lot of confusion of like what happened in the past and then what happened and then why was she murdered and what exactly happened, was just a little unnecessary. Like, I just feel that the movie was going great and the story was really fine, but the third half just made it a little uninteresting for me, where I was just like, okay, fine, now I'm kind of done with it. Can we just show the end and move on? Also, I had a problem with the first half, that there were just unnecessary songs for no reason, which was just breaking the flow of the film. Also, I need to mention that in the second half, the person who kills the teacher, I am not getting his name, is so good in the movie. I loved him. I hated him, but I loved his acting. He was so nice in the film that I just could not get my eyes off him when he was on screen. I think he was a natural and he acted so well. that I really liked it. Talking about Prithviraj sir, I think what he said in the film made sense. We do not realize what we start following sometimes just because it's popular on social media. We don't realize the impact of how a few words can entirely change the whole nation and start a revolution which might not even be true. So I really like the idea of the film, but I just feel that the execution was a little poor and little something that I did not expect. But Prithviraj sir was obviously really good and the dialogues were really powerful. Also, I have to say that when the twist of Suraj sir's character happened, I was so heartbroken. And when Suraj sir was also saying things which were really mean, because he was against what had happened and he was the lawyer against the entire case, I was hating him. I was just like, how can you do a role like that? But then when he was saying things, they were so brutally true that I was just like, okay, fine, now I know what you're saying makes sense. And when I realized that Suraj sir is actually the villain, I felt very bad and I felt really personal and I just felt really, really stupid. And then when that scene happened where the mother comes and says that God will pay you for all the things that you have done, I felt so good. I was like, yeah, karma should serve him right. Like there were a few scenes in the movie which I was really enjoying, and then there were a few scenes in the movie which I was just like, shit, why did you put that? You're just spoiling the movie for me. And the whole part of like Prithvi sir's past of how he became a criminal from a police, I just feel that was really unnecessary. That was just something that I was totally not interested in, and I lost full interest in that part of the movie because I found it so loose, and I was like, that's not even something that should have been a part of the film. Like, the movie without that entire part could have worked entirely if he was just a lawyer, or you just like conveyed what you had to without showing so much drama and dragging it so much. So this is what I feel about the film. I think the movie was good. I didn't highly love it, but it was a good experience, especially to watch it in the theater, especially of like two amazing actors who I really like. I love them in Driving License and I really like them in Jana Gana, but I think I love their chemistry more in Driving License because they didn't have a lot of scenes together in this film. However, their characters when they switched and their characters when they were putting each other down were really powerful, and watching them share screen space sometimes was really good to watch. For me, the best part about the film was definitely the BGM and then the performances. The story was a little loose, like I said before, and I think the editing could be really good. I think the melodrama was a little too extra, and the last part, the flashbacks and the confusing story was a little too not so interesting as an audience, and that's what I felt. But on the whole, the movie is not a bad attempt of what it was trying to do because it definitely conveyed the message. It is a very powerful social drama movie which shows the bad sides of politics and makes you wonder if you are living in the right place at the right time among correct people, because I just feel unsafe now. And I think it is unsafe for not only for women but also for men, because politics is not only slashing women but also men, and social media is just something which is really fucking up the country. I'm sorry to use the word, but this is exactly the right word, and that's why I'm wearing this t-shirt which says this t-shirt is white Indian media. It just makes it makes entire sense. Whatever is trending on media and whatever people say on media, we just kind of follow it without realizing how it is playing with the mind, and we are literally the future of the country, and how we're creating something which could literally cause and lead to people's death and power of strong people. So it did convey its message, but I just feel that it could convey its message in a much better way. However, the movie was not as good as I expected. I think I was overexcited for the film, and I was expecting it to be like one of the best and one of like the most powerful social drama films I've seen in a very long time. When I was a little sad with it, but it's fine. It was not a bad film, and I loved the things I mentioned. But I do recommend it. Please try to watch it in the theater for like a better experience and a better BGM, because the kind of movie that this is, it does deserve a theater watch. So thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think about the movie. Let me know if you found the movie having some loopholes just like me, or it was perfect for you. Let's discuss the movie in the comments below, and I will see you very soon. I have a bunch of videos coming up which seem to be very interesting to me, but thank you so much for coming. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Go watch my trailer reaction to Jana Gana. I think that was a super fun reaction because I was really shocked with the film, and I will see you very soon.